Chris here, and today I just want to go over what I like and what I don't like about my High Sierra backpack. And I also want to mention that I've had this since the end of high school for my entire college career. I still use it now to this day. I use it as a gym bag, or if I'm going out somewhere, if I'm going on a bus and I need to take some things, I use this. So my favorite part about this bag is that I've had it for so long. Now normally I've gone through like different bags before that throughout high school, and they just didn't like put up or last with how much this backpack has lasted. I use it to carry my laptop. I even used it for a workout with weights, so I put like 20-30 pounds in here and it was still fine. As far as space goes, that's one of the things that I always look for in backpacks, is to make sure it has enough pockets. And this thing, as you can see, has a lot of pockets everywhere. So just starting over here in the front, this is where I usually go ahead and just put my pens or pencils during college and high school. And now to this day, I really don't use this anymore, just because I don't carry really any pens or pencils anymore, but it still does last. I will say one thing that I do use here would be this here. Reason being is just to go ahead and store little things such as my key. So this way I can never lose it in there. And there's also other parts in here that are elastic, just to put some things in there, erasers or anything of that. Now moving on, the next one would be this one over here. So this is a slightly smaller one. I would usually go ahead and just put some extra pair of clothes in here that I don't want to be associated with the other pockets. You can still fit a good amount of stuff in here, just a smaller hole. Moving up, you're going to go ahead and go to the medium-sized one right here. And again, this would just be additional notebooks or textbooks that I used it for before. Nothing too special in this one. Now the main big pocket will be this one right on top over here. It also does come have this little thing just because there's a small pocket up here, but I'll show that afterwards. Here is where I would put the main bulk of things. So this is my 16-inch MacBook Pro laptop. It fits nice and snug in here, and it still fits on top of the edges, so I can still even have an even bigger laptop. Here's my jacket, so I'll just go ahead and put it in here as well too. And the good thing is, the jacket won't go ahead and scratch the laptop up, just because it has its own little space over here. So it's protected by the inside here. And if I want, I can go ahead and put another laptop in here, or a tablet, because there's a secondary pocket in there. But in this case, I'll just put this workout belt in the second one. And I'm not worried about anything getting scratched or anything with this metal, just because it has that cushion in there to protect it. Now this one, I would usually just put like some loose change in here, just because it's on top, so if I gotta grab something real quick, put it in there. Or if I want to put some AirPods, right in there. And additionally, one more thing is it does have this easy access pocket, which will give you access to the same stuff in there with the laptop and bag and the belt, but it just makes it kind of easier just to take out the laptop since it's right there. So yeah, I love it because it's got a lot of pockets, but on top of that, it also does have this cushion on the back, because whenever I carry a lot of stuff, when it was high school, when it was college, or even now, if it's too heavy, I want to make sure my back's comfortable, which it always is with this cushion. And then the straps also have some padding on there as well too. It also does have space for drinks, so I'll usually use like a bottle kind of like this, and it'll go ahead and fit nice and comfy in there, and I can even fit another one on top. Now, what I don't like about it, there really wouldn't be too much. The main thing would be the fact that it had this wear over here. And I think this was when I put some pens and scissors years ago, which that was kind of my fault. Something else would be right over here. So this one was fine, but I forgot how this broke. But I ended up breaking this, so I just ended up tying it together. But it's fine. I have no problems with it. And then, I guess right over here, little strands coming out. But I mean, honestly, for me having it this long, I think that's fine. Even with me tying it and fixing it afterwards, It's still working fine, and most importantly, the handle still works after so much weight that's been carried on this. I don't see any really problems with this breaking. So yeah, that's about it for the High Sierra backpack. I've had it for a while. I'm still using it now. And if you're looking for like a durable backpack, something for school, something for work or anything like that, this is something I'd recommend.